I like to say my objective in the debate is to show you that my opponent will make blanket statements like Donald Trump incites violence, tried to uproot democracy, and weaponize the DOJ, yet will call a whataboutism with criticisms when it comes to politicians on his side of the aisle. And that's the whole takeaway.
This fundamentally was an attempt to remove the say of 7 states who voted for Biden, and shows again that Trump does not view American values as something to be upheld. Rather, he views it as a roadblock in his pursuit of power. It's incredibly clear that Donald Trump was not just trying to investigate election irregularities, considering he told Vice President Pence explicitly that he prefers the option in which he just unilaterally bypasses congressional debate and decertifies the Biden electors and certifies his fraudulent electors. That is not a continuance of the election. That's not even putting a pause on the election. He literally just asked Mike Pence to unilaterally choose the winner of the election, and they conceded multiple times in multiple different conversations with multiple different people, including in the Eastman memo, that this would be a violation of the Electoral Count Act. So when we claim this was just legal advice, it's funny you claim that I was just going to narrativize and make blanket statements without going into any of the details. When you say this was just legal advice, the legal advice that Donald Trump was giving to the vice president was to break the Electoral Count Act. That was the legal advice. That was the genius legal advice that was given to Mike Pence. And that genius legal advice caused 2 of his lawyers to have to write public apologies to the state of Georgia for trying to steal their election. That great legal advice led to the person who authored it, John Eastman, getting disbarred. So this is the kind of great legal advice that Donald Trump and his lawyers were offering to the vice president, just saying, hey, maybe you should break federal law to make me president. What a good legal theory.